Hi everyone, it's Coach Andrea again. This video is especially for my mom, my aunties, my uncles, and cousins, and anyone that is ready to get moving so they can get more movement out of their life. I know we can't predict how long we'll live, but we definitely want to live a full, rich life with lots of movement. So I've been trying to follow that phrase that people use called or stated as movement is medicine. And I feel so much better when I move, even if I'm in a bad mood. So right now, I have 3 to 4 exercises that we're going to do together that help us in various ways to live a full, rich movement life. So when I say movement life, one that is balanced. When I say balance, what I mean is you have less pain. Your diseases or conditions or symptoms are minimal or mild, or maybe they start to go away after you do much of what we're doing on my different videos here. So, as a physical education instructor, teacher, specialist for the last 35 years, along with my certified health, natural health, professional certificate, I want to impart to you various things that help me. So the 4 exercises we'll do today are going to be supporting our back with some posture breathing, and breathing is always great. Then we're going to also do some knee ups on the wall. So most of the work will be on the wall today. I know I've done seated work before. And then we'll also do some step backs or cross back when you step back and cross to support your spine. And then some deep push-ups to support your shoulders and upper body, as opposed to just like wall push-ups straight up on the wall. And then we will also find out a really good food, or I should say a veggie and a dish for the day. Today is Saturday. There is energy and matter in this world, and everything is energy and matter. And with that being said, certain foods you should eat on certain days because they carry a certain amount of energy that support the body on certain days. All right, mind, body, spirit, work, let's get going. Here we go. Stand up and take a moment if you need to pause this video and find a wall. If your room that you're in does not have a wall that you can use, then I suggest that you use your sofa, the back of your sofa. If you cannot access the back of your sofa, then a modification would be to use a sturdy chair, whether it's a whether it's like a tall dining room chair. And if you don't have that, do the best you can with what we're doing. All right? As they say, let's jump into it. Get on your wall. You want to put your weight and feel yourself pressing your feet into the floor. Let's roll our shoulders back. We're breathing in. We're doing belly breathing. Make sure your belly expands when the air goes in. That means it's coming into the lungs. And then you're pushing it into the belly. Hold 1, 2, and breathe out. As you're breathing out, you're trying to flatten your belly. At the same time you're flattening your belly, I need you to push your back to the wall while you're rolling your shoulders back and keeping your heels as close as you can to the wall. So breathing in and out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That's 5 so far. We're going for 10. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. One more. In and out. Okay, walk away from the wall. Some people that may have been hard for, but if you keep continuing to do this video, I know you'll get better. Okay, so now For our second round, we're doing 2 sets of 10 on everything except for this posture one, because now we're going to do something that I call fire breathing. Some people call it fire breathing, but it may have other names. And we're going to just basically get lots of oxygen into our brain. So you're going to breathe in and out really fast, and we're going to see that belly expand and inflate. Ready, begin. Okay. Take a deep breath in and out. And now we're going to begin our knee taps. Ready? Hands on the wall. If you're not able to bring both hands up to the wall, do your best to put them against the wall and slide them up. If you have limited mobility, slide your hands up the wall. Little by little, keep pushing and forcing them up until they're shoulder height. There's always a way to work around and get something done you want to do. So it may take a little longer, but you can get it done. So I want you to bring your right knee up and try to touch it to the wall and bring it back down. Left knee, bring it up. Those of you who want to feel a challenge, go on and really pull the knee up higher. When we're doing this activity, this movement, we're adding mobility to our hips, and our quadriceps are working and engaging and becoming firm. Our hamstrings are engaging. It supports our knees. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Add your breath work with it. Your breath work is going to be on the out breath. Is going to be the hardest movement. So that's when you're lifting up. We've done 7 so far. Let's take the next 2. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay. So we're going to just check out our legs for a minute. Now we're going to add the breath. The last 2 that we did, we're going to add our breath to it. If you don't feel you're ready for that, you don't have to do that. Let's continue to try to keep our upper body, shoulder engaged, arms straight as much as you can. Ready, begin. We're going to start on the left this time. So it's an in breath when our feet are down, in, and then out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5. That was 6. That was 8. I'm at 7, y'all. 8. That's 9. Last one here. And 10. Okay, you may feel it tighten up in your pelvis area, your hip area. That's good, and it's okay. So we've gotten 2 sets of those done. All right, let's move on to our step backs. Ready? Arms on the wall. And you're actually going to just step backwards and cross behind you. Cross the leg behind you. You want to feel your heel hit the floor. Your toe and then your heel. Toe and heel. Toe and heel. So for those of you that are doing it on your sofa, this wall here, this half wall is representing a sofa for us. So here's your same action. Hold on as much as you can to that sofa. Another modification might be for some people that have a chair or something to hold on to is go on and put your weight down. Relax the upper body. But go on and still make sure it's loose enough to turn that spine to get nice support. Toe then heel through the spine. Ready? Begin. And back with a breath. That breath is out, in, out, in, out breath, in breath, out, in. We've done 3 now. Out, in, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake your arms out. You might feel a tingling. That's because you had them up in an unnatural position for a few minutes there. Okay. Another side, because I said 2 sets of 10. So do another set of those, and then we're off to our last movement activity. Here we go. And 1, 2. Excuse me, I went back to knee-ups, y'all. We're doing stand backs. Ready, begin. Didn't mean to go that fast on you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so why do I want to strengthen your legs? Why do I want to increase your mobility in your back? So that later on, we can get you squatting to the point where you can get to the ground and you can get up from a squat. Remember, the stronger your legs are is a very, very good indication of having a good quality of life. Yes, we do sit on couches too much. Yes, we hear those videos. And yes, we don't sit on the floor enough. And we don't get on the floor and practice getting back up enough. Here's our last one. So I will be making videos soon on getting on the floor and getting back up. But right now we're on our last one, our wide push-up. Here we go. Wide meaning your hands can be out wide, and wide meaning that your foot is wide, or I should say far back from the door. If you need your legs open to have good stability, that's fine. If you're on the back of that sofa couch, like we mentioned earlier, that's fine too, or that chair. This time though, you have to keep the upper body engaged. So because of that, and making sure you have good support and stability and safe, you can bring your feet a little closer to your wall or your support base, your sofa, and then, so it's not as far as being so far out, you'll be a little closer, and then you'll just push. You'll end up working more of the tricep flab than the rest of us, but that's still okay. You're getting some upper body work in, and you're getting the muscles, the skeletal system, the muscular system moving. We're doing 2 sets of 10. Remember, we're breathing out on the hardest part. The out breath is when we're contracting the muscles. So breathing in is when we're straight and bend and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, one more set of 10. If you really felt that in your arms, good. If you didn't, then continue to do more. Add 2 more reps in after I'm finished with these. Shake those arms out, bring them up high, shake them out. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can even use a door jamb if you have one. 8, 9, and 10. I hope the modifications I gave you were great. And the food for today is cauliflower. Cauliflower is a great food to eat. And I love mashed cauliflowers. Mashed cauliflowers are the best dish that I have been introduced to. So I want to introduce you to it. Maybe one of my videos, I can actually show you how to make it. So that has been 10 minutes, and we're going to stop there. Not 10. I'm so sorry, you guys. That was 15 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed the 15-minute workout. Talk to you, see you, and move with you again soon. Remember, move the body, move the body, move your body, and feel good. Movement's medicine.